Hey everybody, it's Jennifer here with Take 5. Since this week is, or was, Valentine's Day, I have some fun Valentine books to share, and by Valentine books, I mean romance books. And of course, because I am a big romance reader, I went over 5. So, we'll just jump right in. Wish You Were Italian. This is Kristen Ray. This is part of the If Only series, which is about 5 or 6 different books. All by different authors. They're not really a series, they're just sort of similar type books. The tagline for this one, if only he was the amore she was looking for. Pippa is going to Italy, and she is very excited to meet some Italian boys, but the one boy that she keeps running into is American, and he's not quite what she wanted, because she did want someone who was Italian and who knows all the ins and outs of Italy and some off the beaten track places. But, you know, she keeps being thrown together with Darren for a reason, right? So that's really great if you like travel. If you like a Gossip Girl, there is 52 Reasons to Hate My Father. The tagline for this one is, what's a girl gotta do to earn her dad's trust? And in parentheses it says fund. This is by Jessica Brody, who is one of my favorites. She has a couple of really fun other books there too. And Lexington is an heiress, so she's very wealthy, or rather her parents are very wealthy. But she does not come across really well in the media. She's sort of a spoiled brat princess. When she crashes her new Mercedes into a convenience store, her father's had enough. So she is now going to work at a new job every day for 52 weeks. So every workday for a year, she has a new job that she has to work at. And her father has hired an intern, aka a babysitter, to make sure that Lexington does what she's supposed to do. And at the end of the year, if she has impressed her father, he will give her access to his trust fund. So, it's very funny, because of course everything just doesn't work out because she's never worked before, so how is she going to do all of these jobs now? Fresh. This is by Margaret Wood, who used to work for HarperCollins and Epic Reads, so it's kind of a really fun book to hold in your hands when you kind of know somebody. This is a college story, so Elliot, is it Elliot? Yes. Elliot is a first year at college at Emerson College in Boston, and she doesn't really get off on the right foot with her RA, her residential advisor. She sort of has a theory about how to work through the first year of college, and it doesn't really go according to plan. Her RA kind of gives her some advice that she doesn't really want to take, but maybe she ends up taking it. And one of her classes has her do this interesting project, which she kind of skews to her advantage, of course, because that's what you do. But that really wreaks havoc on her personal life when she doesn't realize it at the time. So everything kind of blows up and she's left wondering what to do next. A Taste for Love. The tagline for this one is, can these star bakers win each other's hearts? This is Jennifer Yen. These are actually both kind of interesting to talk about together, because this is sort of a retelling of Emma, and this is sort of a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. So, Liza's mom owns a bakery. Her family owns a bakery, and they do a competition, a cooking competition for younger folks. Sorry, the glare of this book is hard. And Liza has agreed to help her out this year, but when she shows up to the first day of competition, she realizes that her mom has stacked all the competitors as a dating competition / baking competition for Liza, and she's not happy. And this is very funny. Tweet Cute is also a bakery book, sort of. There is a small, like, bakery and family deli where Jack and his family work. They own. And then Pepper is the daughter of a fast food chain owner. And they have both been managing the Twitter accounts. So, they have kind of a feud war. There's some pranks and recipe issues, and they both actually go to the same high school, but they don't know each other is the one behind it. And because their name is Pepper and Jack, people sort of call them Pepper Jack, and they ship them, and it's really funny. She Drives Me Crazy is a story about a basketball player and a cheerleader. The basketball player is Scotty, and Scotty accidentally hits Irene's car. Irene is a head cheerleader. They're kind of Scotty thinks of Irene as kind of an arch nemesis, and Irene doesn't really think of Scotty at all. The parents kind of get involved, and they are forced to carpool together until Irene's car is fixed. And, it's really funny. But they do start to kind of talk and realize that they have more in common than they think. And then they decide that maybe they should fake date, which doesn't always go according to plan either. Alright, 10 Things I Hate About Pinky. This is by Zendaya Menon. This is part of the Dimpleverse world, which I really love, which has When Dimple Met Rishi, From Twinkle with Love, There's Something About Sweetie, and this is the last one. All of them are really great books. This one is about a girl, Pinky, who is a social warrior justice. Her parents aren't really excited about her field. They're not impressed by her at all. So she decides to create a fake boyfriend to impress her parents. They spend the summer on Cape Cod, and she's just kind of created this boyfriend so that they'll kind of leave her alone for the summer. But she has sort of said that it's one of her friends. And her friend, who just happened to have his internship collapse at the very last minute, has now been invited to the summer home. So now she and he have to pretend that they're in a relationship and everything is going great. So it's a very interesting summer for her. And then finally, Ashley Elson's 10 Blind Dates. This one has a sequel to it, so this one is set at Christmas. This sequel starring her, it's not a companion, starring her cousin, is set at graduation, so 6 months later. And I love this for a lot of reasons, but I love this because of the family. So Sophie's had her heart broken, and she wants a little bit of freedom from her family, not always asking about this boy and her broken heart. And when Christmas comes, they all gather at the grandmother's house. So Sophie lives farther away than all of her cousins do. And all of her family is up in everyone's business all the time. And so they decide that they're going to send her on 10 blind dates. And everyone is picking a different person, and the family's betting on all of these things. And it's just really funny. So there's a lot of family togetherness. There's a lot of terrible first dates. There's some fun first dates. And, of course, there's a little bit of romance because that's what it is. So, if you like these books, come to the library, check them out. If you want other romance suggestions, come chat with me because I am here for all of those and I can help recommend some more books. See you next time.